more before it's too late. I don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing today. We'll see. Well, that wouldn't be very entertaining now, would it? I mean, some people are into that. Wonder it's lagging. Well, I am going to Oakenbrook, but I probably will not be on screen.
Player characters. Cards are up. Player characters cards are up.
Well, here we go. Why, thank you. What does Loretta sound like again? Something like this. Loretta Hartford. It's like it's been almost a week. Still got a little bit of a throb in my throat. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
The one from the Northerner.
I just covered it. You on a bad spot. Hold up, we got some nobles coming through.
Don't stop on my account.
Good day, Mrs.
Miss Lady Hartford,
Lady.
morning to you.
You staying out of trouble then?
Alright.
Right, just some
Of
training.
course. Aye.
You know,
Try and do the lessons for today.
Ah,
ship shape for the rabble.
well, I may join you.
Oh, I see.
Good morning, Mom.
Morning?
Alright, so I believe we can do this.
Right.
Upon my better judgment of rethinking it, if you were going to have anyone look at it, I'm going to keep it within my vision. Therefore, to keep within the bounds of the law. So if you're going to have someone examine it, I will be there at all
Just
times
say-
it happens.
Just so you know, the horse was meant for marriage. We needed the tournament.
Have no business there. What leeches? I didn't notice. Oh, that's what was wiggling. Oh, God!
Did you just...
Yeah. Can we speak?
Well, I
Did you
suppose
just
so.
eat a leech? good morning, Lady Harford.
I think Balo's disgusting.
I think I saw him procure leech and just ate it directly. I imagine he's got some kind of constitution to be able to do that and not get sick.
Here's hoping.
Indeed.
How
are you doing this morning?
Oh, well. I don't know yet.
I see. How's, well, things, the plan?
Getting there.
I see. Well, if you need any help from me, just let me know.
I shall.
Otherwise, I'll be going about my duties once I get done with some morning errands, right?
Yeah. Well, I won't stop you.
Very well.
Ready for this trip on down to Oakenbrook?
I wish you the best of luck there. If you need any more whetstones that you want to sell as well before, by all means, good business transaction.
I appreciate the work you've done for us already, so you should get us back on track for everything.
Cornwall and his Iron Wolves have held the siege of Oakenbrook from getting any worse while the conscripts take their time training. Looks as though you're moving out tomorrow, though.
Yes.
Hello?
Morning.
Oh, and I guess suppose you can tell any of the conscripts if they do come and ask you. The training sessions are in the morning and afternoon. There.
Morning and afternoon.
Same place as before, yes.
Stamping on all my potatoes, of course.
But you'd have to be with you.
Yes, I'm afraid Commander Osgood has very little in terms of wide open spaces around the
I'd
capital.
rather be in the ocean.
If anyone has
Sure. Okay.
information on that little
Thank you.
I'm sure they'll do their best not to stamp all over the food supply, for all it doesn't benefit them to have it go to waste.
Now, cook, your meal.
Wonderful. I cannot wait for you to handle our eggplant.
Oh, and there's
Sorry.
an influx of
Phrase it.
leeches
Anyways.
in the swamps, so
I have no
careful.
Really?
That was the only other thing.
I have also.
Leeches. Why would you be
Good
going in the
chance.
swamps
Indeed.
anyway?
Tea that he said was from Ashmathalas.
I don't know.
You know,
I'm not sure
Pompey
most people
did
have any
get some
business there, but
fish from the
apparently...
swamp.
See on the page.
Maybe they're trying to go fishing.
One man
I
crying
don't
over
think
a
he quite
pyre.
knows what he's
I've heard
doing.
leeches make decently good bait.
They're broadleaves. They're not pearl-shaped like
Wasn't
I
these.
just saw
long ago,
Baylor
But
eat
we will
one.
see. Perhaps.
That thing by the
Indeed,
door.
yes, he,
But not actually.
right after I noticed it, apparently peeled it off of his leg, and, well, I guess it means he's been in the swamp for some reason. Don't know what good the butcher's doing in there.
Ashen wood in the wood of our
Maybe he's trying to go hunting in the
Let me
swamps.
get you all some water.
ancestors before.
I'll
I
let me
suppose.
know your thoughts.
Lord, do you need anything?
Food?
He swore upon the
It
gods
doesn't appear
that
to
the
be.
men
I get that
would
for you.
murder
Morning,
and cut down whoever wasn't.
Morning.
Conscripts are meant to be in the barracks by now. There's going to be an early morning training, I hear. Have you seen any of the irregulars
Understood.
walking?
Lovely scent.
Point them in that direction. Appreciate it.
Will do. I'll give them all the food and drink, then I'll head out there myself.
It has been a while
that's
since
why
I've
I
enjoyed the pleasure of grass.
Oh, and Christos, if you could spread the word that it's preferable to do the announcement in one particular place than having to run around, or Vadwick can do it 3 times. If you could direct people in the mornings to that stand out in the marketplace, that is usually where I'll start with the announcement.
The
so everyone
stage.
may hear it.
Quite a flavor.
Indeed, the little sort of... It helps project the voice. And the bell, of course, you know, the incessant bell they give me to start ringing
I
at
don't
people.
suppose we shall need the rest of this.
Yes, Lorna.
I do not believe that. I do not believe
Perhaps I can give it back to Quintus.
That or me.
Enjoy it.
Which one?
Helios, but
Doesn't matter.
if you want to speak with Zach,
I had wanted.
It's going to cost me the same
he
either
is
way.
Here,
Elf
I just
chefs.
saw him just
It
recently.
will.
But tea.
He
on
works
your
at the
taste, you know?
stables,
That is
right by the
unbelievable.
gate.
I'll go see if he has like a memoirs on him. I just need that one damn page, or otherwise Galen's gonna be coming up like
Don't need that.
Mir's almost ready.
We shall have.
Yeah, you might want to blow on it first.
Probably gotta.
Gotta finish it first.
That one page
Fast.
Of, like, Galos's memoirs, I keep Galen.
Busy day.
Christos.
Yep.
Yes.
All done.
Sure.
Oh, but you don't burn a hole in your stomach.
I don't think that's a thing.
We seem to have spoiled our hot water. Do you think
I've
we
heard
could
worse.
get replacement water?
We will pay.
Sure.
Alright.
But it'll have to be after the eggplant meal.
We will wait.
Morning. Morning. You trying to be sneaky? Barely fit between that post and the wall.
Very warm today. Just enjoying the shade.
Where do we plan to use these caravans? Have we figured that out yet?
Not as yet, but we plan on taking the wagons down with us to Barley Roll. Take whatever supplies we can with them, and if any luck, bring back food from the farmstead to the city. That's the other reason why.
Ooh. Oh, what a ride.
Well, we're here. I mean, we should pay the gate tax first before we do anything.
Oh, I've paid you. You paid me back.
Oh my god, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I feel
okay.
like everywhere I look, there's more.
Slave trading is illegal in Ireland. Meaning that
Edric is
if
rather
man
large.
was
Is rather large. It is the capital,
passing
though.
with slaves, he was selling to the empire.
I did expect the size, but you know something is.
How'd it go last night, Mirandal?
You know?
No trouble?
No signs of any movement, but the lake.
It is the experience of it that matters.
It's eerie.
Only launches on its stomach.
About pay.
Captain Liliana.
What do you say, 30?
I reside over the Pod District.
What luck I have of.
I was hoping more
captains out
towards
front. My name is
40.
Ian. Pleasure to meet you as well.
No.
Headache?
Aye, mine. Next thing I know, I'm going to turn around and speak with the commander. You know, I was
That's
actually
unfortunate. 35?
So, the farm will be handling a good portion of it. I need to talk to Maya first about it, and then I'll bring it to you later.
Do his overseas seeing of things.
Right.
I'd imagine keeping a closer eye on the people, making sure we're all safe.
Alright.
That's good.
Though he does also have a lot of meetings, so. Even though
Then
he does
we'll be
listen to
done.
check
I
people,
believe
it
there's
is
some
always-
training going on soon.
That being said, people are running through the gate.
I'm trying to get most of the
I'm
conscripts up to speed with their spears and swords, militia level at least when they're sent on down to Oakenshire, Oakenbrook. Oakenshire. I almost combined the two.
It's like Ambershire and Oakenbrook all in one.
Right.
Yes. The bar owner.
To be a new village constructed within Padaria itself, between the two. No guardsmen.
He's a good person to approach.
Mr. Shielbrook, I presume.
Yes, that is I.
I've come to inform you that Sergeant Bale is currently poring over the results of the investigation thus far, and asked me to come and find you, and inform you that should you have anything of note, you can find it in the barracks at this time.
Good, thank you.
I will find Sergeant Lily and tell her that if they want me to pour over these books on behalf of the Crown, whatever investigation they're doing, then they have to pay me.
My apologies, I just wanted to wait.
We will do that.
That's all. And Captain Liliana, morning to you.
Good morning, Lieutenant Wilhelm.
How's your mornings?
I'd say fairly good overall.
It's good.
I'm hungry.
All train yesterday, we're making sure we'll do as much as we can for today, but of course that will be later in the day.
Of course. Who knows, maybe that food might be
Actually.
Now you've done it this time, Cade.
As I said, Sergeant Bale will see you now.
If you can make it 30 coppers
Thank you.
and a unit of food. Vegetables, whatever.
We'll see.
Right.
It is not a place where I would want to be sitting right now.
I won't sit there either.
I can't hear you over there.
It's just saying, I wouldn't want to be sitting on that.
Why not?
I wouldn't either.
Well, it's covered in blood.
And it's where people get executed.
Ah, yes, thank you. I know what gallows are.
Alright.
No, it doesn't bother me any. I'll just
All
sit
right.
here and wait for the training to start.
The training is starting outside.
Try and do some little bit of training, but that won't happen.
Honestly, I mean, I stopped by there earlier in the day, and I saw most of the newer people, or some of the newer conscripts, doing their practices, but gotta say, I think if I was to go up to one of them, I'd hurt them more than they
By the farmstead. It is with great haste and great justice that you must make a difference in this war. For it is you who will be sent to Oakenrook who will make that difference. So go forth and make a difference, please.
Planning on extracting some kind of fee out of
Come here, no, what's this He's from Oakenbrook.
That concludes the town cry for this morning. If you have any questions, perhaps I may answer more directly.
For upcoming mission.
What did you speak about?
The situation there. The harm will still stand, right?
Did you fill me in on what he said?
Indeed, they still stand.
Basically,
the city is yet divided,
moves
east
is
and
still
west.
helping at Oakenbrook.
We still hold our side.
Training is very important, morning and not, and that we can make a difference.
What do you say?
We'll confer you as far as the option and give you a response.
I need a response quickly. Or it may have to wait until the men associated with Central Oakenbrook.
Needed more orcs is what that needed.
Speak of the devil, actually.
How are you?
The lady I was looking for.
Alright. I was heading down to the farm myself.
Were you? Allow me to accompany you then.
Alright.
Well, if you two don't mind accompanying me as well,
Good morning, Miss Luda.
Morning.
What takes you headed out to the farm this morning?
I needed to talk to Maya about something.
I see. I wish to
Maya's
speak
such
to you
a
about the
hot-button
firing of
topic
this
this
gentleman behind me.
No? Yes?
It seems that the reason he was fired was because he was on the caravan?
No.
And not here
The
to guard
reason he was
farm?
fired was his attitude towards the people of the village.
The last I spoke with the village after the attack, they had been qualmed. I helped them bury the 3 dead, and everyone said they were willing to give him another chance. the last I was spoken to.
Was this before last night?
It was.
Well, because I had 3 gentlemen last night come and start berating me about, well, needing things, and this man had,
So you heard the words of 3 men compared to the whole village and didn't get the whole story, is what I'm hearing.
I've got it.
Can he please leave? This is not a discussion for him.
Will you go get Miss
The
Maya
discussion
for us?
about me is not needed with me. Is that what you're saying?
I've got it. Hmm? Will you get Miss Maya?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway.
I have no qualms with you hiring Miranda. He was of use on the caravan.
Hmm?
But so is he. We had enough that we're supposed to be guarding. The full fault is not on him.
Well, apparently there were supposed to be people here to protect the town that he'd hired, but they didn't do the job, did they?
They disappeared, yes. One of them actually was going to bring along with me. I don't know where he ran off to. Which is another sign. Exactly. The ones who were set here to protect the town disappeared while we were doing what we were supposed to protect it.
Hmm.
Now that I've returned, that man is stuck to me like glue.
So,
That means he'll be
Mirandel
here.
is starting to make demands about, well, what he should be paid and everything. How much were you paying Rascal?
That would be a question for Maya. She was the one paying him.
Alright.
I've already set up Mirandel on the house, one of the open ones still. Since I was informed this morning he should be out here, he wasn't even going to be spending the night out here with us. He was going to be heading back into town to speak with the church. So there would have been no night guard.
Is that what we're about to discuss? No, not where we're gonna speak.
Beastly.
Who knows?
Fixing. Oh, that's so...
So I don't think we can afford both Mirandel and Rascal.
Yes, was I
Depends on what the
interrupting
cost is then, correct?
It's just morning, greetings and everything.
Ask how much each wants to be paid, and then make a decision. But the fact that Mirandel didn't want to spend his whole time out here is concerning. He was more worried about being attacked himself. Pointed out being an elf, which I in turn pointed out being an elf. I live out here just fine.
You should probably go on that conversation.
I think he's grown accustomed to the city. Too much comfort.
Maybe so.
Morning, Loretta and
Morning.
Genevieve and
I'll be resting by my fire.
Morning, Maya.
Alright.
What do you have 2 swords?
Question for you. How much were you paying Rascal?
20 copper per day.
Oh.
Yes, the broken
So I'm
sword.
trying to figure out if we can afford Mirandel.
Well, I understand.
Because he wants
Yeah.
30 copper in one unit of food a day.
Mirandel does? What?
Yes.
His price went up. For protection of the farm.
Well, what about what we discussed yesterday?
Huh?
About the wool and everything?
Oh, yes, of course. 1 second. Here.
Morning, Eris.
It's not a sheer gesture, actually.
Well,
And there's this copper.
I thought we were just doing the wool. You can save that copper.
Oh.
And we'll use it for Mirandel.
Alright.
So
That does remind me. On the topic of copper and payment for them. From the caravan I got some stone. Obviously we won't be able to use it with us. If I can sell it to the mason, we might have something else come in.
we're gonna need it for over there. You might be able to sell it directly to Ernesto.
Give it a shot. It would be something to add to the pool.
Yes. Well, how much can you afford to pay Mirandel? If you're keeping Rascal, if that's really what you want to do.
Your choice, Miss Maya.
Well, if we keep them both, then we could do like 20 coppers each. I mean, hold on 1 second. Oh, right. I mean, if we have them both, then I'd say that's like a fair price, you know? Maybe we can like haggle with Miranda a bit, 20 each.
Alright.
Right then.
Oh.
I'll let him know same pay then for Rascal.
Alright. Well, he's not gonna like it, but it's the best we can do.
I think we do need to add, though. If he has no intention of staying the whole night out here, what is the point in keeping Miranda?
This is true.
Maybe they
His
could have
intent,
shifts.
Miss Maya, was to go back into the city at night and sleep at the church. I spoke with him this morning. I told him he could have the house down there, but he still seemed reluctant. So, maybe something to bring up.
I mean, he's a little suspicious and afraid that somebody might try to murder him in his sleep or something, you know?
He's worried about being an elf out here.
What?
The anti-human sentiment.
Half the people in this village are elves.
What I tried to explain, yes.
You know, I
Or
think I
hobbits.
understand. Just,
Didn't you say like some family here is a descendant of hobbits or something?
they're all humans now, so. But hobbits, they're descendants of hobbits. Which is kind of strange. But, I understand though. Miranda has a long history of, personal turmoil, etc., like that sort of thing, in politics, so maybe he's just suspicious, you know? Might be hard to convince him otherwise. But, what, like, since we have two carts, then maybe they could do some sort of shifts, you know? It's like, oh, like these days, night, day, something, like a cycle.
Half the night each? Because that's really the only time you'd really need something.
Well, the attack on the farmers was midday.
Was it
while
really?
they were working.
Hmm.
It was.
Well, that's a different story then.
It is.
Well, maybe one could be like a day shift, one could be night shift, you know? Like Rascal's night, and then Mirandal during the day. Although, does Rascal,
I'll let you
okay
figure
with
out the
it?
details, but that sounds good to me.
We'll see what we can discuss with him.
Oh, alright, sounds good. Thank you for bringing this up with me. I appreciate it.
Are you doing any more wool today?
In that case. Yeah. And then I'll bring it to you right away. I'm just doing the gathering right now, actually.
Right.
I stuffed my shovel over there. Oh, but if you ladies would excuse me, I just need to do my dailies for today. Daily tasks.
Of course.
that is.
Thank you for listening, Miss Loretta.
Well,
It's appreciated.
if it was Rascal coming in,
He's
it would be a
rather
different
amused.
story, but...
Only just like gathering vegetables, you know, like
Hmm.
planting and whatnot. Just like that.
He's rough around the edges, but he's strong.
Yeah. Alright.
You just have to know who's in charge.
I'll help you with that.
Right.
He listened to me. I'll tell you that much.
Good.
Thank you, though. I do appreciate it.
And I was wondering when this training is starting. It's supposed to be sometime in the morning, right?
Training?
Yes, for the,
For the...
Yes, for tomorrow.
I thought it... I believe it's later in the day. I don't think it's first thing.
Alright. Well, guess I'll wander around then.
I'll see what I can do with the stonemason. Maybe he'll be interested in buying. I'll let you know how that pans out.
Alright.
Alright, where is Rascal? Did Rascal go up in here?
Thanks for the follow. Rose Typhoon. Need an Acro package. Just quickly.
It's barf. I really hope no one heard that.
Everyone heard that.
I just had buff.
Oh no.
You're.
I'm sure she would appreciate
Morning.
it.
Morning.
You think she would appreciate it?
Yes, ma'am. It is my duty.
He's got the drive, he's got the dedication. Let him have it. It will take a long time, but you never know.
Captain? How are you doing this morning?
Hello. I tell you what, Corporal.
I'm doing quite well.
Succeed at besting the water, not buy you a keg of ale.
How are you doing?
Make sure to have it ready by next week.
I wonder if I should grab my shield.
Gotta make decisions for everyone else, you know? I'm sure you know how that is.
A keg of ale, I'm...
Yes, being in charge of people can sometimes be a drag.
Even a slightest twinge of drunkenness.
But great people are thrown into these positions for a reason.
Here's a bottle that Christos is holding for him.
I feel like I asked for this.
And greatness was thrust upon you.
Good morning, Miss Hartford.
Good morning.
Pain Pay no mind to Corporal Holt. He's training to become the next warden.
He really
got-
wants to be the
He's
next
got about
warden.
2 more feet on to work on. Or more.
I mean,
I'm still going, miss.
How old are you?
15.
Okay, maybe he's right.
He might make it. You know you have to beat both him and his brother, right?
Maybe we should tie his Maybe we should tie his legs and arms to horses and stretch him out a little bit.
So what's the do you have to like challenge him to a duel or something?
Arm wrestling match, miss.
He's doomed.
From what I heard,
You know what? I've heard there's an engineer with the iron wolves. Maybe he can make you something to like give you like an arm with extra power.
The only thing I need, miss, is my wit, my mind, and my drive to succeed. It is my way. Believe it.
I don't think you
I'm
with
sure you'll
physics.
succeed in replacing him one day, Corporal.
It is my way. It shall be done.
Careful, horse coming
Yes,
through. Horse coming through.
would your way happen to be powered by camaraderie and fellowship?
Right this way, mister.
The only thing I need is myself, miss.
Stay what?
Yes, sir.
He tosses you a coin purse. There's a small tip for you.
I see.
The slightly heavy bank is 40 copper.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me.
Good morning, Aldo.
You know, if he keeps doing that, he's not gonna have any energy to go up against the warden.
He's training to be the
You'd
next
be surprised how determined he is.
Well,
Good morning, Tyler.
Time for some more shield pressing.
Hello.
Zach,
we need to have
that new
how's
supplies.
It's a bundle of
We need to have
wool.
a little bit of a talk. Just come here with me.
It's a lot of sheep.
Alright,
Dawes is
Six.
getting me some cloth, so maybe I can get like a new outfit or something.
What is this about?
Let's see if I could sell this.
He
or
asked me if I
something.
wanted leather or cloth, and well, I'm like, leather wouldn't be good for me. I don't know why I would need leather, so I'm going
Well,
for
protection.
cloth.
So I will need to get the horse
Gambeson.
back. Apparently, there's this tournament.
True. That's what all this is for.
I thought that's what the cloth was for.
Precisely where this is keeping it, but I would need to.
Gambeson's I got 2 things of cloth.
Right, 3 silver.
How much for Gambeson?
I do not have at the
4?
moment. I will need to
That's
talk
for
to
steel I
the
need.
master.
4.
Well, I can't.
Damn.
I can't talk to Mr.
I'll need
Now
2 more.
if you already are keeping it away. That would be right.
Well, I've got enough for 1.5
Well.
here. Should be getting another 6 from Maya today. This is my payment for doing all the work for the
Maya's
fair-
actually
for the
cheering.
village.
Wow, you're actually getting paid now.
Mm.
Imagine.
Yes, I was actually getting paid copper as well, but now it's going to Mirandel. Oh, and look, he's going to come and ask me.
I need to talk to that person.
Well,
We'll put this away.
To the Iron Wolves stable, so it should be right there. It's the gray horse.
Okay, well,
You don't have the 3 silver when you're defending.
Sparrows here. Shows how observant I am.
When you're born and you're given your name. It's a naming day ceremony. I don't know how humans do it. That's what dwarves do.
Well, I don't even know how warforged do it. We just kind of walk around.
I don't know. I help you last.
Maybe you have like a when you're on and you become, aware of your surroundings, you get a name. Or a number.
I guess that would be whenever you turned on.
I was named after the internal haft of a sword blade. Do you think I really have a naming ceremony?
It didn't have to be like all pomp and
It's a solid
circumstance.
piece of metal, Tang. You could have been named Crossguard or Pommel.
Or
I
mace.
could also have just been named Clang.
There you go. But
You
you're
know.
right, you're named Tang.
Or tongue.
I almost
What
did
a-
name someone that.
What can I do for you, Lady Hartford?
I was just dropping by and it was an interesting conversation.
Morning, Tang.
Hello. I'm sorry, I wasn't
Are we gonna get him an armor one of these days?
barreling around the corner at high speed.
Not something I can do.
Morning, Miss Hartford.
Well, how different is it from just making morning like a metal gauntlet? You could do the framework for it, could you not?
I could do a framework, but I wouldn't know how to do the insidey bits to make him be able to move it. I don't know.
There's someone who knows how to do that around, isn't there?
I don't know.
Well, somebody does.
Well, somebody probably does, but it's not me.
Alright. Anyway, have a good day.
Take care, Lady Hartford. Don't get yourself killed.
I'll try not to. Morning.
Good morning, miss.
Actually, afternoon.
Well, I suppose it is. Yes, time flies when you're busy.
Yeah. How's business been going since you took over?
Outfit. Oh, I won't call I took over. I just do what the crown tells me. But what with the war ramping up and the mass conscription, I've been very busy.
Good.
I'm just now getting my first breather in a couple of days, I think.
Well, wish you the best.
No,
I
it's
might be
before
I
this
might be ordering some things off of you at some time.
Well, if the sign's green, I'm in there. If not, I'm probably walking about.
All right.
I'll be around.
Corporal,
Good day, Lady Hartford.
how are you?
How goes everything? Ew, I'm quite alright.
Do you know when the training's supposed to start?
New. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be around noon, I believe, but, well, I haven't heard anything.
Alright.
It'll definitely be made loud and clear when it does happen. The farms were quiet last night. I went out to watch with Mirren.
Oh, good. Well, Mirandel was asking for more money than they could offer, fortunately. So he was hoping
he's no longer
he'll
going to
take...
work there.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. He takes the offer. The best they can do is 20 copper.
That's fair. Well, then Rascal was miffed about losing his job.
Well, he hasn't completely lost it yet. I was, well, informed that I shouldn't do it by Genevieve.
Well, he has done a lot to protect the food from being stolen by refugees and whatnot.
Just as long as they have the funds to do it, then it's fine. But if he
indeed, I mean,
acts like he did last time, then he's on his last straw.
Understandable. One should be respectful, particularly to those who employ them.
Well, got some things I should be doing, I think, but you know when the training's supposed to start?
Let me sneak by.
Hello, Mrs.
I do not know. I heard they were talking about training near the archery range. That was a while ago.
Okay, so they changed places.
Perhaps I'll head over there and then. Good day, Lady Hartford.
Good day. Look, he's coming right towards me.
crowd over here. Are you waiting for the leatherworker?
No, he was just here. I was just having a conversation with Corporal Jensen.
I know they were looking for you, so prepare.
Who was looking for me?
Oh dear.
Oh, them?
Oh, them.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Are they pointing at me? Were they pointing at me?
I have no idea.
You were looking for me?
pointing at you.
Open. I need ale.
Yes.
Sure.
So, I was unaware that this is not his normal axe.
Yes.
That his was taken.
It is on loan.
So, he would need his axe back to
He's
defend
not getting it
the
back.
farm? Why not?
Because it's gone.
And where has it gone?
It's not my problem.
Was his axe not part of his original deal?
Well, the deal's changed.
I see. Well then.
Yeah, gonna need a weapon. Big axe.
Where'd you get that one?
Not the size of this one. From a very good friend that I saved during a certain rendezvous.
Okay. Well, that's not my problem now.
Really? So defense over the farm isn't your problem?
No, defense of the farm is definitely my problem. Supplying the person who I already had supplied a weapon to, and then they broke the trust of some of the villagers, and they requested payment for, you know, the rights of the those that had fallen. I gave them their payment.
They requested payment for the rights?
You gave in to the demands.
And?
The rights were already given.
You can speak plainly. You gave in to farmers.
Rascal.
What the rights?
I speak
They were
bluntly.
asking for headstones or something like that. I don't know.
We already gave rights. Abbot Martino came out there and gave rights. We buried the dead, all three of them. I helped. We placed, as we do with all of them, markings at the top of their grave. We did that for all 3 of them. Myself and another farmer.
I feel like you're cornering me now on this. I'm just dealing with what I was told. So this doesn't feel like this is my issue.
You are the leader of the farm, and you didn't get all the information.
Well,
For everyone you have, served that's famous, you know? Like those other taverns,
I'm not cornering you, Miss Loretta. I'm just giving you the information that I have.
like the Borgrid.
yeah, it just feels like this information would have been helpful yesterday.
Did you come looking for me?
Borgrid Kingdom or McDonald's place, you know? Oh, consider McDonald's place right now.
I dealt with the issue.
I see. Well, the issue arises again with the lack of information.
You were looking for a man. You were looking for Mirador. I have him.
Oh, well, no, I was just wondering if he would come back into the city.
Oh, yes, he has.
That's the situation we have
Hey,
now.
the context.
I can't do anything else about it.
Thank you.
What? Ow!
I see.
Subtlety, Cade.
Hmm?
Then
What's
there's less
that?
I can do at the farm.
Teach me.
Seems like he has a perfectly good axe right now.
Which can be taken away at any moment the owner sees fit, much like the original.
There's a deal in place for that axe.
There was a deal in place for the first axe
And
as
if you
well.
will-
And he fell through on it.
Would you say you acted rashly? Hastily, even?
No.
Oh.
So you're saying that was given time and thought?
Oh, wait, this is out yesterday.
I made a decision.
I see. And you employed someone who you didn't even know would stay at the farm the whole time.
Well, I did that already, didn't I? Do you see the problem I have here?
A continuous issue, yes. No one is perfect.
No.
We gave you proper warning we were going. You even signed off on it.
And
Well,
if you're
how am I
putting
supposed to
blame
know
on
that
him
people
for
are
not
starting
being
to
here?
crawl out of the fucking lake?
How were
How
we
am
to?
I?
We were told that they were contained at the lake. The day before, we spent the day when we came back from the caravan getting information about them. We were told they were contained at the lake, they stayed in the deep water, and there was no chance of them coming through the channels. And then they came through the channels.
Well, I can't do anything else.
How was the axe obtained in the first place?
I called in a favor.
Got it.
I see.
Do you want me to keep doing that? And solve everybody's problems like I've always been doing? I can only do that for so long.
You are over the farm, though. If you're taking us on as a charge, is it not your job to make sure everything is working smoothly? Things
I'm
are not
working-
smooth.
Well, nothing's perfect.
I see. If there's no axe, then we're down the man defend the farm.
You're saying there's no axe. What is he? He's using it right now to lean on.
That axe is if he leaves.
So what? You're gonna want me to go up to Dorst again and be like, I need another axe? Because that's not gonna happen.
Where did the other axe go?
Somebody from the village has it, or they've sold it by now.
I see. If he works at the farm, he has no axe. It's that simple. He leaves if he keeps this axe.
That's why I had somebody else.
It seems your
Someone
mind is
who-
made up.
I suppose so.
Genevieve, she's washed her hands of it. That's what I'm getting at.
Alright. If there's nothing else I can say.
You're not going to be happy with every decision I make. I'm not
What's
happy
that
with
supposed to mean?
decisions other people makes.
No, but I would like the person who's over us to actually look into things before making a decision.
So
You
you're
would
going
have
to
had the
handle things
information
this way
from
in the
me.
future as well, going forward.
Can he leave again?
We're about to head inside the tavern. Just allow her to speak, okay?
Just don't feel like somebody constantly accusing me of things is really that productive.
Well, you're speaking to me.
I'm heading inside. See you in there.
That's fine. I'll be in there.
I won't deny that I made a mistake.
Something has to be done then, if a mistake has been made. Do you not think?
Well, we work with it the best we have. So, are you telling me that those men that were killed didn't need headstones made for them?
Not that I was aware of.
Because
We
that's
buried
what
them
the
already.
Well, that's what the payment was for.
I see. If that's what they decided to do with it, then I suppose it is. But we had already buried all three. That I can tell you.
Well, I was told that their families needed reparations, so I did it to the best of my ability.
Accidents happen on the farm. It's not the first time. I mean, I've lived out there my whole life, Loretta. Longer than most of those humans have. It was gruesome what happened to them. But it's not the first time an accident has. Losing our defense is worse than, at least in my opinion, than being paid.
Well, what happens tomorrow then, when everybody's going off to war?
We have even less of a defense. Everyone's been conscripted. So the farm is left to itself either way.
Alright. Oh, there's no more. Only so many circles we can walk in this conversation.
Hello. Alright.
I understand.
Very quick drop into a squat there, friend.
Legs are tired.
I understand. We will only have Miranda. That's what it comes down to. Hopefully he's willing to stay the whole night for 20 copper. If not,
Well, then he's not getting paid at all.
then we have zero defense.
We'll see. I'm sure he wants to fill his belly with something.
Let's hope.
Save all of us the time and trouble.
I'll make sure to give him less arrows.
Okay then.
No. No, I think I already did my part. About 10 times over.
I'll tell you who really needs me though. Loretta.
You got anything?
Ah.
He does.
That he gave me.
Yes. You can buy it off of him.
What? I do have 3.
The meat I told you about
Somewhere.
yesterday. I chopped up a large carcass and
Thought that was going to
gave him the meat.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Did Genevieve talk to you?
I assume.
The poo and what?
She's one of the people from the village. Apparently she has a whole lot of stone.
Why does someone from the village have a whole lot of stone?
Don't ask me. She went on that caravan.
Well, it would have been nice to know that when we were still making the damn forge. But now we
Now
can
you
use
have
it
a
for that other
stockpile.
project.
Yes.
Okay. Well, shit.
I assume you don't want to buy it,
What's
so
the
I talked to
style of forge
Ernesto
you're going
about
for?
it.
Same as the last one. Close to it, or is it going to be an open forge?
No, the wall's done. The wall's done. There's a doorway with no door and a roof. Well, no roof.
Ah. Hmm.
We just finished that today. We've been busy.
Good, good.
That's been fun. But I want to
do
ask
it.
you and you. I'm making people whetstones because I only have 3 more stone, right? Yeah. So if you want one before we head out, just let me know. It's only 5 copper a piece.
First, mine's a little rough
I'll
around
buy
the
one.
edges. He pulls out a literal fucking stone. Yeah.
Mind if I just take that? Mind if I just?
Sure.
Shit. All right. I'll get you a new one. I'll
How
make you a new
much?
one before we leave, and I'll make you a new one before we leave as
Oh,
well.
all right.
All right.
And then we'll just do all the payments before we.
It's better
leave in
than
the
20 copper every time I want it fucking
I
sharpened
see.
at the forge.
Is that how much they're paying you?
I did 15 last
Well, then
time
much
because
you're paying
I
them.
spun the thing. Okay, well, see, Kyla did it for 6, and then Quintos did it for 20, and I was like, no, I'll spin the thing and then do 15. Highway robbery.
I see. Okay.
Truly.
Well,
in the city, so it's alleyway. Guardsman, good to see you.
I don't know why. They keep coming from on the roof, and they come down the stairs and all the way around over into the poor district.
I can actually get
The
your
architects
whetstone
made
right
very
now.
sure that it would never happen.
But they go the right direction. They go the right
do,
direction.
that's the good news.
And see, look, he's going to go in the door just around the corner. And he's gone. And he goes through the doorway because there's a fucking piece that they can't make it through.
Loretta's
like it's
giving
too
away
short.
the guard positioning, Captain.
See, you have one guard who constantly goes from here to over there.
So you want one, right? 5 copper.
Forgive me, sorry. Which god?
Madam. You want one as well, right?
Just 5 copper. You'll see.
Wait,
him.
What am I missing?
You'll see him. He'll show up from over there at some time. He's got to go all the way down, I believe, and then all the way back, and then he'll come through there, and then come through this door.
I think I know which god you're talking about. That's a rather strange individual.
Like he should be going across the wall, but he doesn't. And I know why. I just don't know why he's doing that. I might know why.
I'm so happy that you've learned the entire guard stations and their timing for patrols, Loretta. So happy for you.
Listen, I've been doing this for months.
I see. Liliana, come here. Think you found the other Imperial spy.
Madam? Whetstone.
I would never think so. No, she's a noble. I would never think that.
No, never.
Should be... Last you quite a while.
She's running around with a hood or anything.
Alright,
And now I need to make 2 more.
No issue.
I'll get yours in the morning too.
Are you just gonna take my 5 copper then? That's you're fine.
Yeah, it's an advanced payment. Yes, I am going to take your 5 copper. Have I never not delivered for you? Besides that cleaver that we, That's besides the point.
You have, yeah.
Right.
We don't need to talk about that time.
Okay. Yeah, no, we don't. We absolutely don't. I'll get it to you in the
Oh,
morning.
you mean I thought that cleaver was sharp enough to cut through stone. It was so sharp.
Was.
Could cleave through stone.
Grind it. Ate it. Grindstone. Ate. It.
I didn't realize the grindstone was not that hungry.
It was very, very strong. But at least I have the one cleaver, which is good.
Well,
master.
Morning, Captain. How are you?
Morning, Master.
it's a regular occurrence.
How are you?
I'm all
Not
right.
a quartermaster.
I sensed, however, that there was a breastplate somewhere nearby that had been dented.
It's not my breastplate. See, I don't wear a breastplate, so it can't be me.
Neither do I.
Well, we'll make sure the offender is known. We can't have dented
Well,
breastplates.
You know, I do have a pair of greaves.
Captain, not to worry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I do have a pair of breasts, and I was going to say, I know.
By the way, do you know when the lieutenants happened to stop the train?
What? Oh, it was funny. Loretta, it was a joke.
You think that's funny? What's that?
Good, then I guess, maybe...
Oh, I see.
Maybe at the end...
Oh!
Show them some, give them a few lessons as well, perhaps.
I can't believe this is
Good
happening.
idea to me, miss.
Wonderful. We'll give them a...
You bitch.
Good.
So angry.
As you say, Captain.
More like depressed.
No.
I sense the sound of breastplates denting someone.
Sorry.
Direction.
Which direction? Breastplates? Dented? Where?
You'll be fine.
I think I heard
You'll relearn the guard timing and positioning, I'm sure. Just take you another day.
Oh my goodness. What? Why? How? It was so fast.
I haven't seen him. I wonder what kind of route he goes on. I'll have to check.
Anyway, just
Well, that one.
Unless that's him
if you
there,
ever need
because he just
anyone's
came out
help,
of the
just let
stairs.
me know. You know, it is for payment and such. But
how did he get-
Possibly. Same helmet.
I'm very efficient at that.
Maybe.
Haha, just joking.
Hmm.
How did he get across the barrier? I don't know.
Is that for me, Tang? Is that for me? Is that
Exactly.
Yeah, he's going around. He's going around.
Oh. Must be for the blacksmith.
Same. I would love to do some more.
Only I could hold iron ore with like that. Or stone. One-handed.
Oh, do you want to try?
No.
You could always do a wrestle battle against me.
How much is in
I
there?
think that was a no, Tang.
Too much for you to carry.
It'll probably crush me as well, if I'm being honest.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good way.
I don't like the way he says that so casually.
A very creative thinker.
He's very strong.
What do you think you can carry 50 units of iron?
50?
Nope.
Do you need help?
Nope.
I'm for hire.
It's Tang. He's doing it with one arm, yes, sir.
Well,
I don't think you'll be able to.
Did you have more?
He said 50 units.
50 units of iron. Stone. So stone and
She's
iron.
strong.
it's
I'll
the-
give it. She's strong. I'll give her that. I'd say maybe 10 units of iron, maybe. But 50? No.
20.
Didn't she hurt her back?
Yes, but North women and North men are built different.
Sounds a little suspicious.
Do you have any meat for sale?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Alright. What of the Hunter's Lodge? Anything there?
I went there earlier this morning and one of them fell into the boar traps I helped dig. So that shows how that's going. After I clearly marked it with an X.
That's why you
They
just
just
hire a
fell into
competent
it.
hunter.
There you are. All these are refugees that just want a job. And so claim to be hunters.
And these are the men relying to advocates be sufficiently fed. Wonderful.
That's why I offered to go down there and help teach. That's what I've been doing early morning.
Or perhaps you try to find an actual refugees outrun.
Gotta make a living somehow. Some people just say they can do something. I was the same way. I came down to Dara and I was like, I'm gonna go to the Silver Reach Mines. I'm a miner. Spent 1 month there and was fine. I'm not a miner. It was how long I was able to bluff, making it look like I was doing work, and all I was doing, in all reality, was moving shit because I was strong.
That's definitely a problem there, and I'm sure the dwarves up there weren't exactly too kind once that was heard. I imagine.
Well,
Oh,
there's no
as soon as
dwarves
I
there
arrived
anymore.
the first day, the first dwarf that was there, about how long years ago? 15 or so years ago, 17 years ago. He protested along with 6 of his brothers. I don't know what they were called, the Iron Beards or something. Can't remember. Minor clan. All his brothers came up to me and they tried to tell the minor foreman, the head foreman, you let this be owning here, we quit. Believe it or not, they stopped working for an entire day, but then realized they weren't going to get drink that night. And so sucked it up and then worked the whole night through. They watched me carry things. They tried to start a revolt. They tried to stop workers in protest and not let me, because I was a feral Bjorning, into the mines. And so, well, Former made very sure that they did extra work that night. And then they were very angry later down the line.
You seem very
And proceeded to
domesticated these
sabotage
days.
much of my work. Very much so.
Yes.
Hmm.
But with you whimpering on the floor a few
Oh, I
weeks
suppose.
back.
We don't talk about that.
We talk about that. Everybody talks about that. So talk at the tavern every single day.
Days. Loretta. Dark day.
Oh, dark days are gonna be tomorrow.
Well, you can walk again.
True.
Though you could run. But...
I can. Don't need a crutch anymore, so that's nice.
I
Can't
told you
run,
you could
but
do it.
I can briskly walk. I know. I was just doubtful for
Oh,
a
no,
while.
I've noticed that you're improving. I mean, when you first got here, you could barely walk a jaunt. Have you been studying all day?
I just couldn't believe it. I still thought I had my regular leg. Wow, I woke up feeling it wiggling around. I was like, can't be. It's wood. And I got used to the weight over time. It's still difficult to balance when you're holding a proper stance, but as long as I dig into the dirt with the foot,
Captain, I'm rotating the
not
rods a little
easily
bit.
teeter-tottered over.
Very good.
I'm sure that is damned hard as far as keeping a footing as far as a combat stance as well.
Oh, there he is. Finished his delivery already. Efficiency.
And that's just with one arm.
Imagine if you had two.
Show off.
Oh, he's a warforged.
Oh, then he could lift 100 on him.
Still don't
Well, that definitely would be beneficial.
You just need to give
True.
him a second arm and then he's able to
It'd be
lift
very efficient.
200.
When I first heard
Finished
about
already, Tag.
Do I have something on my face? Did someone put something on my back when I wasn't looking? You keep staring at me.
We're just talking about
You gathered a whole posse just to stare.
you carried 50 iron by yourself.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Bella, doesn't he look like he has a bit of a...
No.
Don't
Say it. I dare you. I dare you to say it.
You know, I am legally not allowed to attack any of the guards, but there is no law saying that I cannot pick them up and put them into a barrel.
Loopholes.
Thing is built different.
Is that Lord Flanagan?
Yeah, that's right.
Probably going to pick up his weapons from the forge.
I didn't say anything. Well, Miss Loretta, I'll make sure and, if we can maybe reassign that private. He's rather daft in the ears, unfortunately, so hopefully that problem can be fixed.
Which one?
The one that walks back and forth you were talking about.
We'll see.
Dang. I dropped off the extra iron. Wonderful.
Just going to
Thank
speak
you.
to the lady there.
Go ahead.
No problem.
I said you might have an answer for me.
Well, the best they can do right now is 20 copper.
It was 30 earlier.
That was what I thought it might be, but...
You understand I'm not just a peasant with an axe. I am a trained man in full chainmail with a helmet, plate gauntlets.
Okay. Well, can you guarantee you'll be there
I can.
Alright.
Not tomorrow.
I heard.
Because
Yes,
I'll be
obviously.
going to Ilkenbrook.
So is everyone else. But over Genevieve was saying that you may have some qualms about staying overnight in the village. They would offer you a place
I
to
didn't
stay.
have qualms, I just didn't want to impose.
Well, they took that as a slight and that you didn't want to help them in the forest. If you can
All right.
guarantee defending the farmland, I can throw in an extra 10 copper.
And a unit of food.
I'll see what I can do. But I can almost guarantee it.
Then it's done.
Alright. Well. Maya will give you the 20, but if you need it now, here's 10.
Thank you.
Alright.
Well, suppose I'll leave you to it.
Go about your business.